fine. Um, a few minutes, last a few minutes, I get up because this in my here in my country is morning. You know.
Yes. But here is around evening time. So please introduce yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Gladys. I'm from Peru. I'm 29 years old. I'm teacher. I'm youngest in my family. I have three sisters and three brothers. Totally, we are 7 siblings.
Well, this is B Yadav. As you know, I'm an English trainer. I am from India. So I am just 26 years old and I love to make new friends. So, okay. I'm going to ask some questions to you. You should answer me.
Pleasure for me.
Tell me some famous places of your country.
Tell me about my country.
No. Tell me some famous places of your country.
Could you repeat, please?
Can you tell me some famous places of your country?
Okay. My country is in South America. I live in Arequipa. My country, I think my country has a lot of tourist places. If you want to come here, I think you love it, my country, because the food is super delicious, the music, the culture, the customs, whatever you want, you can do here, because here we are like liberal people, like this.
I think there are a number of waterfalls in your country. I think so.
Tell me.
I think there are a number of waterfalls in your country. I think so.
I couldn't understand well. Maybe you can repeat slowly, please, because your accent is a little difficult to understand.
Okay, I'll try to speak slowly. I think there are a number of waterfalls in your country. I think so. Waterfalls. Yes.
Waterfalls.
Yes.
Yeah, in jungle, for example. Yes, there are waterfalls in jungle.
Okay. So, what do you know about India?
Sorry?
What do you know about India?
About India. Actually, I don't know a lot, but I love me Indian music. I love the movies. 3 or 2 weeks ago, I was watching Indian movies, and it was interesting. The cultures and some histories, I think, because it was the movies was like about real life, right? So, and the music, I love the music, and also dance. I like to dancing also.
Okay. I wanna ask more questions to you. So, what do you think about education? Okay. What do you think about education?
About what?
What do you think about education? How can you explain about education? What's your opinion about education? Yes, education. Yes.
Education about India or about my country?
You can tell me about education. Whatever is related to my country, related to your country or other country. You should tell me about education.
Oh, this topic is a little difficult, but I think the education is most important in many countries of the world, in my country and also in your country. So as I can so in your videos sometimes, I think the education, for example, in your country is how can I say this? It's very good because, for example, English language teach from from primary school. I think from or kinder. I don't know how do you call there the I forget a word.
Okay.
um, that's cool, maybe.
Okay.
I
Suppose.
mistake for the video, please.
Okay.
Could you repeat the question? And that I said delete,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Delete in your video, yeah?
Okay. Now I want to move on. Now I want to move on to the next question. Okay. I'm trying to speak very slowly because you can't understand me very well. Okay. So, suppose if you suppose if you get an opportunity to visit any country, which country would you like to visit in the future?
You speak slowly, please.
Okay. Suppose if you get an opportunity to visit any country in the world, so which country will you visit in the future if you get an opportunity to visit?
To repeat? I don't know.
Okay, okay. Suppose if you have time to visit any country, so which country would you love to visit in the future?
Okay, where I would like to visit.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Norway. I would like to visit France, Italy, India, of course, and Switzerland or Suiza in Spanish.
Okay. I want to ask one more question. Why do you love India? Why do you love India?
Why?
Yes.
Because I like the music, because I like the dress or the clothes. I love. I want to know the culture,
Yes, yes.
the people, maybe your language, your native language, and also yeah, I like yes, I like to know people, culture about their because I love music and your music, right?
Okay.
Indian music. I like it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Our culture is very famous in other countries as our dressing, our food, our movies, our language, our tradition and custom. You know, a lot of foreigners love our country very much. They always have a vision
Really?
to come to India, like you.
Okay, thank you.
Mm,
Thank you.
most welcome.
I'll be there soon. I hope that.
Okay, may God bless
Mm-hmm.
you for future. Okay, so where do you teach? Do you teach in a private school? Do you teach in a government school?
In primary school, but also in the higher school.
Okay, now tell me what's your future plan?
My future plan. Well, my future plan is to travel abroad my country, um, to know many countries, and then my future plan is to study psychology because since I was teenager, I wanted to study psychologist,
Wow.
but by circumstance I couldn't do. But it's okay. But it's okay. I feel okay. Yeah. In this moment,
Okay.
those are my important future plans.
Okay. So, as a teacher, what do you think about the culture of your country?
About culture, I think the culture in every countries or of every countries is important, is interesting. Music, food, customs, places, tourist places. Every culture is.
But nowadays, I'm loving to listen to English music because of you. When you send some English music, I just love that music very much. So, thanks for that.
Okay.
So, what kind of music do
Me
you
too.
love to listen or watch?
In both. I think both.
Okay,
Mhm.
so now tell me about the education system of your country. How do you teach the students?
Mm. My education is it's not so good or it's not the best. Yeah, I'm real. Because, for example, uh, starting about English language here in my country, mm, it's not like a rule. Maybe I can say like that. It's not a rule to teach English in primary school, for example. So no, all the schools in Peru teach English because it's not obligated. Yeah, but in the higher school, yeah. So I mean, here in Peru, we teach English from high school. Primary school, no, it's not obligated. And if I can tell you about um, other situations, I don't know. Yeah, in conclusion, in my country, it's not the education is not it's not better than other countries.
Please keep your head a little down. Please keep your head a little down, like me.
Okay, like this,
Okay.
like this.
But the education system of my country is fantastic and fabulous. So if I talk about my teaching, I always teach my student. First of all, I will explain any chapter. Okay, then I can tell to the student about the hard meanings. Then we can do question answers, fill in the blanks, tick the correct, true, false, and match the following, etc. And after completing the chapter, we always take a test to evaluation of the students.
Okay, and tell me something. In your country, for example, what's the important or the most important to teach to students? For example, subjects or maybe culture, for example, or maybe values. What is the most important? For example, in my country, I think it's subject. For example, mathematics or math subject, a language subject. But other subjects, yeah, it's complement like this. What about your country?
Okay, in my country, the teachers always teach a number of subjects such as English, English language, Hindi language, mathematics, social science, moral values, history, geography, civics, agriculture, a lots of subject. But we always teach to our student, we you should always respect your teachers, to your parents, to your relatives, to other people. You should love your country, you should love other things, such as we should we should also love our country, the people, and other things. So we always have the same question to our student. You should also love our country, your teachers, your parents, your neighbors, your society, your state, and your nation. And you should also be kind towards the animals, birds, and other creatures. We all are human beings, and we must respect other things, and we must have the sense of brotherhood and humanity. I think so. So we always teach the things to our student.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. The education is the most important, especially nowadays, right? Nowadays, yeah. I don't have time. I don't have a lot of time.
Okay, okay, okay. So nowadays, what are you doing in your free time? Suppose if you get free time, okay. So what do you do nowadays? Tell me.
In my free days, I stay at home. I stayed at home. I watch movies. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
I
I'm not laughing. I just want to be positive and happy with you. Nowadays, I think I'm always very serious in my lab. My students, my fellow teachers, and other people always say to me, "Sir, you always have a boring lab. You always. I can't say. You should tell me that I can say. And then you can say, why are you laughing?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. In my free day, I prefer to stay at home. I like to watch movies. Yeah. And also I watch too. I would like to watch documentaries.
Okay. So how is the weather right now in your country?
Hmm?
How is the weather in your country?
How's the what?
How is the weather? How is the weather?
The weather. Okay, okay. ah, in some place, the weather here in Peru is has variety like this
Okay.
because, for example, the city where I live nowadays is sunny, and for example, in the capital in Lima, there is winter, like winter. Here is like spring.
Okay.
So in all the country, the weather is different, like this.
Okay. But now in my country, here is too hot. You can look at this. With the shirt.
Okay.
I am feeling very hot.
Maybe you are.
Listen, the fan is moving. The fan is moving, but I am feeling very hot right now. Now the summer is being over, and now it's turned out
Okay.
winter.
Cool.
But we are still
Why
feeling very hot
okay.
nowadays.
Hmm?
Nowadays we are still feeling hot. Now it's time of winter. in this month we will feel a little cold, I think so. But as I can feel the temperature and weather, I think we will wait for 2 or 3 months, then we will feel about winter, I think so. In my country we feel very hot during summer, and we will feel very cold during winter, I think so.
Okay. Okay.
What is
Okay.
this? Listen, is this pullover? Are you wearing pullover or jacket?
I use jacket because here's cold.
Oh,
It's
cold.
cold in the morning. In the morning, in the nights, it's super cold. But during the day is super hot. It's sunny all the day.
Oh, but I okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which season do you like
Mm-hmm.
the most? Now tell me, what do you like in my character? Tell me.
I like your smile. I like your look. Um, I like your personality. I think because I think you are patient. If you are a teacher, obviously you are a patient person. You are funny person, I think, because you're a teacher. So I like that about you.
You are also a nice person. You are also a nice teacher.
Thank you.